Nebraska's Village Christian 7th grade class.
And Channel 1 2 starts right now!
I see you with that, Dab. Thank you to Mrs. Robinson's class for the awesome start to the day. I'm Asia Celestino with a look at headlines. And first up, the Zika virus, which is spread through certain kinds of mosquitoes, hasn't done a lot of harm in the U.S., but people are still worried about it. President Obama will ask Congress for more than $1.8 billion in emergency funds to fight the virus. The money will be used to fund things like mosquito control programs, vaccine research, and better ways to test if someone has the virus. But the president said there's no need to panic.
People don't die of Zika. A lot of people get it, don't even know that they have it. It is something that we have to take seriously.
The symptoms for the virus are mild, but can be dangerous for pregnant women, as it is linked to birth defects. The Zika virus is spread by a specific mosquito. The mosquitoes carrying the virus are now present in nearly 24 countries. So far, more than 30 cases have been confirmed in the U.S. All of them were traveling abroad when bitten by the mosquito. Chipotle fast food restaurants shut down yesterday for a few hours. It's all part of an effort to put food safety first. Lunch was not an option for Chipotle lovers yesterday afternoon. The company closed its doors across the country for a few hours in order to hold a special meeting with employees. Sales have plunged as the company struggled after an E. coli and norovirus outbreak last year. Dozens of people in 9 states reported symptoms of poisoning, and many locations were forced to shut down. Now the company says they're laying out new safety measures, including testing ingredients for bacteria and giving employees paid sick leave to stay home when they don't feel well. All right, after the break, we've got some fresh news for veggie lovers.
Hey, it's Ava and this is Tess from Do It Your Selfie, where we recreate the hottest looks from today's biggest music videos.
After cleaning out our closet, we have a lot of clothes we don't wear anymore.
Like this old pile of t-shirts.
It's not garbage, it's actually a new rug.
And to make it, all you need to do is cut, tie, and glue.
Cut the t-shirt into strips.
Tie the strips into knots.
And glue the knots to the bath mat. I love it. Give your garbage another life.
And recycle.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving me.
For giving us
the chance to play, to learn,
to grow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving me the ability, the skills,
The power to grow up and be
whatever,
Anything.
Everything.
I want to be.
and everything I am today.
RBI stands for Reviving Baseball in Inner Cities, but to its thousands of participants across the country, it's so much more than baseball. This is beyond opportunity. This is beyond baseball.
Americans are eating less meat, but that doesn't mean people don't want a good burger. And after years of a bad rep, veggie burgers are making a tasty comeback. Keith Kosinski takes a bite out of this story.
A veggie burger is no longer a tasteless gray patty posing as meat.
The texture is very important.
Chef Chloe Coscarelli opened By Chloe last summer in New York City. Everything on the menu is vegan, meaning nothing comes from animals.
I think there's still a lot of work to be done in terms of making them just fun and accessible and everyday. So that's part of our mission.
Customers are loving the veggie trend. In just 3 years, vegetarian menus are up 66%. At one time, you could only find these at high-end restaurants. Now, they're expanding to fast food. Places like White Castle here, Burger King, and Wendy's are now offering veggie burgers on their menu.
People are definitely more mindful to it and open to it now.
More than 35% of Americans say they eat vegetarian meals at least once a week. And more than 60% of Americans actually like to eat their vegetables when going out. Food trend expert Michael Whiteman says it's not just veggie burgers that have come a long way, but people's appetite for them.
They were not likable for a generation or two. I mean, they were awful things. Now you're eating it as a matter of pleasure because it's a different product. It doesn't taste as if it were run over by a bus.
And when it comes down to it, true success is still all about taste.
It's kind of like the burger experience, you know, you have like the good bread and the good pickles and onions or whatever, like with an order of fries.
Regardless as to whether or not you're on board this meatless movement, it's a burger breakthrough, being served up in places you never expected. Keith Kosinski, Channel 1 News.
Oh, that looks good. All right, after the break, a mission to get you motivated.
I believe in promoting art education.
I believe in the importance of exercise.
I believe in magic.
I wish I liked the way I looked. I wish I could just disappear.
I wish I didn't have to be so scared.
I wish I wasn't so messed up right now.
I wish I didn't feel so alone.
Wish you had someone to talk to? You do. We're the Boys Town National Hotline, 1-800-448-3000. It's your life. It's your voice. Use it.
Hi, I'm Reed Alexander. You might know me as Neville Packerman from Nickelodeon's iCarly. Most of us don't know that 1 in 3 kids in America is overweight or obese. That's a lot of us. I've teamed up with an awesome organization, the Alliance for a Healthier Generation, and millions of kids across the country are joining us in making health a priority in their own lives and motivating schools and families to make those healthy changes too. Find out how you can be a part of the solution today by visiting healthiergeneration.org.
Today, voters head to the polls in New Hampshire in what could be a make-or-break moment for the presidential candidates eyeing the White House. And a whole new generation of voters who are 18 are now getting the opportunity to cast their ballot. But will they? Well, one student has made it his mission to get other young people involved. Maggie Ruley shows us how his campaign is starting to stick.
I believe in free speech.
I believe in mental health awareness.
I believe in digital rights.
I believe in supporting a sustainable future.
Believing in something and getting young people passionate about politics. That's the goal of Andrew Plotch.
We're high school students, and high school students talk about the Kardashians and Justin Bieber and movies and sports, and politics aren't at the forefront of classroom conversations or in lunchrooms. And so I wanted to change that, and I wanted people to be talking about issues that mattered, issues that make a difference, that were important for them to know about.
He was inspired after seeing the passion of protesters during the 2011 Occupy Wall Street movement.
And mid-October of 2011, I was walking through Zuccotti Park in Lower Manhattan at the height of Occupy Wall Street. And I was looking around and I realized something. This wasn't just a movement about wealth inequality, but this was people sharing their beliefs, sharing their ideas, and having conversations.
He wanted to motivate young people to fight against the apathy teens are often known for, not caring or not wanting to get involved in politics. A hard thing to do when young people are the least likely group to vote in elections.
I thought of a sticker, and all it says is, I believe in. And students get a Sharpie and they fill it out. And they write in whatever they're passionate about, from social issues to foreign policy to specific candidates to some local election.
Andrew pitched the simple idea to his chapter of Junior Statesmen of America, or JSA.
JSA is a student-run organization that focuses on getting kids in high school more civically engaged.
Andrew named his campaign Fight Apathy.
Has there been a moment where you saw someone's sticker and thought about something differently, or it sparked an interesting conversation?
So I saw, the quietest, freshman just write, I believe in political revolution. People are excited about politics. They just need an outlet to share.
And Fight Apathy became that outlet.
I believe in the improvement of America's infrastructure.
I believe in free education.
I believe in campaign finance.
I believe in the power of the youth voice.
The fact that it's so simple is why the campaign works well. Initially, my goal was, let's get 50,000 students to do it. Nobody thought it was possible. My teachers thought I was crazy. Even my mom thought I couldn't pull it off. I got 2 schools to do it, then I got 5 schools, then it climbed to 10 to 20 to 30, and then it took off. And eventually we had over 120 schools and 80,000 students participating.
That's a big jump, Andrew.
Yeah, we grew really fast.
Eventually, what started as handing out I Believe stickers between classes and lunch period made its way to the internet.
Going online and seeing the number of students participating in the campaign, if you look up hashtag Fight Apathy on Twitter or Instagram, you see not tens, not hundreds, but thousands of people that I've never met, never heard of, never talked to, participating in something that I started.
Today, the Fight Apathy campaign is in more than 23 states and 230 schools. And schools weren't the only places taking notice of his mission to ignite civic engagement in young people.
I recently received the Diller Teen Tikkun Olam Award, which is an award given out to youth activists who've done outstanding work in their community or field. And so it was a real honor to be a recipient of this because it's recognition for the work that not only have I done, but the work that they hope for me to do in the future.
The honor came with a $36,000 award that Andrew will use to help pay for college and for his charity work.
So what does the future hold for Andrew? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, in 10 years? President?
Well, for now I'm just trying to graduate college.
Okay, fine.
But at the moment, I'm really, really into youth civic engagement, and I hope to, at least for the foreseeable, next few months or years, keep working on getting more youth involved in politics, and 5-10 years down the road, who knows what it holds for me.
But when asked the simple question that changed his life, Andrew knew the answer.
I believe in empowering others.
Maggie Rulli, Channel 1 News.
I believe in education. So what about you guys? What do you believe in? Write it down, snap a pic, or send us a video to beonch1@channel1.com. We want to hear from you. And if you want to find out how your school can get involved, head to channel1.com. All right, guys, I believe we're out of time. So that means we'll see you right back here tomorrow.
I believe in vaccinating children.
I believe in gender equality.
I believe in the United States of America.
I believe in freedom of expression.
Good morning, Shafer Sharks. I'm Taylor, along with Emma, Tommy, and Skylar. It's Tuesday, February 9th, Day A, Mardi Gras or Fat Tuesday, the final day of merriment before Ash Wednesday, when Lent begins. Hey, Emma, do you know the meaning behind the Mardi Gras colors of green, gold, and purple?
I know that gold means power.
You're right. Purple symbolizes justice. Green also represents faith. And now would you please rise for the pledge to the flag? I pledge allegiance to the flag. Thank you. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may now be seated. Please listen to our morning announcements.
Today's weather. Snow showers today with about 1 to 3 inches with a high of 39 degrees. For lunch, barbecued pulled pork on a whole wheat Kaiser roll, seasoned broccoli, vegetarian baked beans, and for dessert, fresh fruit choice along with your original healthy milk.
Happy birthday to Serenity McDaniel, who celebrates her birthday today. Let's hear that birthday song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Will you bring us out and make your wishes come true? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
The library is open today. I repeat, the library is open today. Today's shark announcements. In Shafer Sports,
congratulations to the Shafer Snyder wrestling team. Shafer's first, second, and third place individual finishers at this year's Lower Bucks County League Junior High Wrestling Championships are as follows. Third place, Matthew Price, Junior Arantes, and Tahir Denson. Second place, Grant Gavigan, Gage Ferrecchio. First place, Talon Pasarchik. Way to go, wrestlers! All wrestlers, please go to room 214 at the conclusion of the announcements.
Broad Street training starts 1 week from today. You should get dressed and meet in room 201 right after school. Please dress appropriately for the weather. If it is cold outside, you need to dress in layers. You can remove clothing if yet too warm. You should also bring water. If you have not turned in both your permission slip and your physical, you will not be permitted to start practice. Do not wait until Tuesday to do this. There will be no time to check before practice. See Ms. Franklin if you have any questions.
And now here's Tommy.
NJHS members will be having a brief meeting today in the cafeteria. Please check into homeroom first.
Attention Reading Olympics, please hand in your t-shirt and pizza money to Miss Sabatini by next Friday, February 12th. The cost is $12 and you must pay in cash, no checks. Remember, we will be meeting every Wednesday during homeroom until the competition.
Arctic Club is selling pretzels every Wednesday to raise money for community service. We donate food cards to those organizations in need in the Bensalem community.
Attention students, Building Bridges will be here for 7th grade this Wednesday. Please have paper and pencil. 8th grade report to your homerooms.
From the nurse's office, February is National Dental Month. Oral hygiene is important to your health. So remember to brush your teeth at least twice a day, floss, and see your dentist twice a year. If you do not have a dental insurance, come see the nurse and she will give you information about possible dental information. The dentist will be here at Shafer today. If you get a dental pass from your teacher today, please make sure that you come at the time. Also, the health office will be open for emergencies only until 11 today. Thank you ahead of time for your cooperation.
Do you need some extra help with a subject or getting organized? Then stop by the guidance office and sign up for NJHS peer tutoring, held on Thursdays after school until 4:10.
In celebration of Black History Month, let's reflect in a quote from Booker T. Washington. If you want to lift yourself up, lift someone else.
That concludes the show for today. Make this day a good one.
Keep it classy, stay beautiful.